Welcome! If you're joining us today, then you probably are interested in a natural childbirth. And yay! Because for us, it's such a passion, and for me, it really was a life-changing experience.
Passion is an understatement. This is my life. There are just so many reasons to go natural.
The UK has just come out and said it. Women with uncomplicated pregnancies are better off in the hands of midwives than hospitals.
In a huge study of U.S. birth centers, only 6% of births ended in cesarean.
Natural childbirth is one of the best gifts you can give your baby.
It helps build your baby's microbiome, reduces risks of allergies, asthma, type 1 diabetes, and obesity.
Just remind yourself you are strong, you can do this, you're physically made to do this.
There was no other empowering feeling ever in my life other than being able to give birth naturally.
Hi, I'm Genevieve from the blog and YouTube channel Mama Natural.
I am also the best-selling author of the Mama Natural Week-by-Week Guide to Pregnancy and Childbirth. I have been making videos and writing about natural living for nearly a decade.
But my turning point really came with the natural childbirth of my son, Griffin, and later with the supernatural birth of my daughter, Paloma. Now I'm committed to help as many moms as possible experience natural childbirth and to help families live happier, healthier lives.
Hi, I'm Maura Winkler, a nurse midwife, board-certified lactation consultant, and placenta encapsulator.
Maura is a superhero in the natural world.
Well, thank you. I live with my husband and daughter, who was born at home naturally. And my big passion is helping couples have informed, empowered birth experiences.
Let me tell you a story. When I was pregnant with my first child, Griffin, I reconnected with some high school friends. So there was 4 of them and we were all out to lunch. Now they were already moms. So I was so curious like how their births went and everything like that. I was researching kind of natural childbirth and I was shocked to learn that 3 of them had C-sections. And I was just
my goodness.
wow, you know,
Yeah.
and I understand, you know, thank God we have C-sections. They save lives, they are incredible, and there's definitely sometimes a need for them. But I knew that 3 out of 4, something was wrong there.
Yes. The C-section rate in the United States is actually 33%. 1 in 3 babies born by cesarean.
Wow.
World Health Organization tells us that the most optimal C-section rate for moms and babies' health outcomes is 10 to 15%.
So I decided I wanted to take a different path. I really wanted to go natural, but it seemed like society was kind of working against me. So what can we do?
Yeah, it really is hard, but in my experience as a doula, after attending over 100 births, I found that there's 3 things that make all the difference. Choose the right provider. This is the person who will set the stage for where you give birth as well as interventions that you may receive. Get a doula. Your provider's only there for a little while, whereas a doula only works for you and is going to support you through the hardest parts of your labor. And finally, take an out-of-hospital childbirth education class.
Now I took a childbirth education course when I was first pregnant. Did you take one?
Yeah, I actually did too, even though I was already a doula at the time and I had all the knowledge. My partner didn't have that knowledge, and I also wanted to be able to practice some of those pain coping techniques and get out of the community that comes with taking a class.
That's a great point. Now I know that you like to delineate with your clients that it needs to be an out-of-hospital education course. What's up with that?
Huge, because the hospital classes really teach you how to be a good patient. So they tell you what happens at their hospital. They really don't give you a balanced view of the options and choices that you have available.
Yes, Michael and I took a childbirth education course, and we liked it for so many reasons. I mean, first of all, it was super educational, but the thing I think we liked the most about it was that we created a wonderful community. So we met a lot of other natural, crunchy mamas, and it was awesome just to be friends with them. I'm still friends with some of them, and to hear their birth stories. But I have to say, there were some things I didn't like about it. First of all, it was really long. It was 12 weeks, so that's 3 months. That's like a whole trimester of my pregnancy. And let me just tell you, when I'm getting bigger and bigger and my ankles are starting to swell a little bit, I just don't feel like getting in my car, you know, at night, driving across town and then sitting there, you know, sitting for hours and hours sometimes isn't always very comfortable.
Yes.
And then sometimes I felt like I was also being kind of, you know, preaching to the choir kind of things coming up where they were talking about things like we don't want to have Pitocin if we can help that, and they're going on and on and on. It's like, I get it. Like, I'm here, you know, I'm natural. I want to have a natural childbirth. I don't want to have it. You don't have to keep hammering this home. So actually, Maura and I are friends, and so we started kind of talking about this and wondering, like, could we do it differently?
Yeah, and honestly, I've heard a lot of the same sentiments from my clients, and people would say, oh, is there any kind of online class? And up until now, there really hasn't been.
And then when I polled kind of our Mama Natural community, I also heard similar complaints, you know, that it was too long, that it was, you know, far away, or maybe there wasn't even a good one in their local community. So that's when we thought, could we come together and create something that could be really fresh and modern and succinct yet comprehensive that could really serve moms out there who want to go for a natural childbirth? Yes, Maura and I realized that we made a great team. Maura is a nurse midwife, a lactation consultant, and a placenta encapsulator. You don't get more crunchy than that. I mean, wow.
Are you kidding me? You are Mama Natural. So Genevieve has been running a natural living blog inspiring moms to have healthier lifestyles, natural births, and breastfeed.
So we are super excited to do things differently.
Here's what you can expect from the Mama Natural Birth Course.
It's all online, on demand, so you can watch them whenever you want.
It's evidence-based, which means that it's backed up by research, statistics, and studies. As a midwife, that is so important to me. It's up to date, which means no women with perms and grainy VHS videos.
You'll also hear from mamas, specialists, and papas, because we've designed these courses for your partners too. As I mentioned before, Michael and I loved meeting the couples in our natural childbirth course, so community is so important. That's why we'll be linking our students into online groups. So you will meet others who are pregnant right along with you. You guys can share your experiences.
You'll also be able to hear each other's birth stories, and let me tell you, there's nothing more encouraging and inspiring than hearing and sharing birth stories.
If this sounds like you, we would love to have you in our class. In fact, it would be such a tremendous honor. Make it a date night, get your partner involved. They need to be watching these classes too. And if the Mama Natural Birth Course isn't for you, no worries. The important thing is to get educated. So find the childbirth education course that works for you.
And please, not the half-day hospital one.
We are wishing you a healthy and smooth pregnancy and delivery.